It's Johnny Jones. I'm here at home today with the Concept 2000 CB and AM bike radio. Now this thing has given me some insight to how noisy certain objects are. For instance, this computer has a switching power supply and it gives us that sort of noise. If we ground it, it's even higher. If we ground it out completely, it's really high. So, I'll go ahead and turn my computer off. What a noisy world we live in. This also works with phones. Now, I've tried with an iPhone. The iPhone, when the screen comes on, you'll get that noise. If you turn the iPhone off, the noise will go away. With Android, it doesn't matter if the screen is on or off, you're getting that noise. There's a lot of noise there. It will not work with Androids. Androids always make it do that. Only the iPhone so far.
You want to try this Android?
That Android doesn't work.
Wow.
Any Android phone seems like you put it there, it will stay that way, screen off.
Wonder why.
I'm not sure.
Facial recognition.
Could be the type of screen.
Maybe.
So, this picks up CB radio and AM stations. If you can see the knob here, it actually shows the AM stations and the CB radio stations. It's a little bit hard to tell. Let me see if I can get you some better light. It's a bit dusty, but I got it like that, right? So we do have 40 channels on here instead of 23. So we know this was made probably towards the end of the 70s. I'm guessing more like 1984, 1986 because of the plastic used. I don't know. You get a feeling about these things. Concept 2000 made a lot of Mickey Mouse clocks, things like that. It made a lot of clocks and radios. Clock radios, stuff like that. And those are actually worth quite a bit of money depending on the condition. But we do have the 40 channels, full 40 channels. It actually goes a little bit before 1 and past 40. I'm not really sure if this thing's a bit of a free band listener, but it very well might be. Now I noticed CB radio is hard to pick up unless I'm touching it. You can barely hear it. I thought, okay, this thing really needs some kind of plane. So I gave it a bit of a ground. This actually goes to a ground rod outside, so just lay it right on there. Now we pick up a lot more. There's people talking on 15. We'll see if we can get those. That's a real shame because if I go to my radio up here, I can actually get someone right now on 15. Now we are going to transmit. I'm going to turn the power on as low as possible. I should already have that low as possible because of the linear. And see what this thing sounds like. I did not find my walkie-talkie. For some reason, I have lost that thing. So we're doing the video in here. I'm going to transmit and see if we can pick it up. Now I have to be very careful. I'm going to go ahead and try to go over to a different channel. If I had a dummy load hooked up to this, it'd be way better. Let's make sure our power is all the way down. That's the RF receive. Where's power knob? RF power is all the way down. Okay. Hot diggity damn. Let's do a little work. Turn the power down on it. For the volume, I mean.
Check 1, 2, 3, audio.
Let's get this thing a little closer to channel 1. Where are we at now? Alright, let's try it right there. Should be better. Should be as clipped. Woo! Yeah, that's working better. Let me turn my mic all the way down. See if I had my walkie-talkies, it would be easier. Check. So we do get the carrier there. Still too high. Come on, Mike.
Check 1, 2, 3. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. Good morning and welcome to this beautiful spring in 1982. Next up, Madonna's Like a Virgin. Oh, she's a looker, and I guarantee you she will age like fine wine.
Whew, if they only knew. That sounds pretty great. It almost sounds like there's a radio right beside of it or something. Yeah, but as far as everything else, we're not picking anything up. Maybe I should get off of AM.
Did not do was drain the swamp. I mean, the swamp got worse.
Oh, this is a really cool radio, especially during the 1980s. I think this is a really cool radio to have. They were making walkie-talkies. They were using AM, CB radio channels. Usually they were 3 channels, and they didn't usually put out full power. They'd be a watt, maybe watt and a half, but they did use CB radio channels. You could spy on your enemies with this. You could listen to your friends if they were in range with this. Really cool little thing. 9-volt battery. It does not like fitting in there. I tried multiple times to make it fit right. Would not. This has some sort of clip on it. Now, I never was one for bike accessories because by the time I learned how to ride a bike, I was 12. And so, and my mother pushed me off a hill multiple times before that when I was 8. And that was how I was taught to ride a bike, which, of course, you can guess why I didn't want to learn how to ride one until I was 12, and I got a few friends. This, I don't know what hooks, if it hooks on, I imagine it would hook onto the front of the bike this way, and you'd have to unhook it every night so that it didn't get soaked, because there's not really any protection here. I mean, it's not like this is waterproof at all. The antenna is just sort of this crumbly thing, so I figured this was 80s. It made sense to me that this would be the 80s because I think the 70s, this would have been higher quality. Maybe this would have been Bakelite or melamine. This seems just like a standard, cheap, what is it, polyethylene? Concept 2000, model number 622, Hong Kong. I'll have to look that up. I want to see the date on it, figure out where this thing comes from, because I really don't think it's a 70s. Even though it does look like the 70s with that font there, I really feel like this is an 80s thing. So I'm going to go look that up right quick. The closest model I managed to find is the AM only version of this radio, which is a 447, I do believe, and it was manufactured in 1982. It is not Bakelite, it is high density polyethylene, I do believe, and so I assume this radio was either made in the exact same year and same time, considering the model is exactly the same, at least the way it looks. The model number is higher, so it was made either the same time or after, as far as I can tell. Sometimes they will use model numbers, strangely, but usually the model number with a higher number is going to be newer. So this right here is either 1982 or after. I'd say probably 1982, 1983 for sure. It's got that whole Starsky and Hutch sort of look to it. Put this on a Harley Davidson. Send me a picture. Yes, Johnny Jones. I'm here at home, brother. And I'll see you later, brother.